Hey banana fans, it is Ambanan2664 back with another video. And so I make clay dragons. So I have all of my clay dragons right here and I make them a lot. So I thought, why not teach you guys how to make them? Or if you want to make like really cute ones. So I do sitting stances like this. I do standing ones like this one. They stand up. Some of them are kind of like bad. Like the sitting one, like this one I made too big, but it's still really adorable. So I'm going to do the sitting stance because the standing stance is a little bit basic, but the sitting one is really adorable, as you can see. And this is a Skywing, by the way, from my favorite book series called Wings of Fire. So I'm going to teach you how to make a Wings of Fire dragon. I don't think I have any Wings of Fire colors left, though. So I might just make like a dragon, you know, a dragon. Just a random colored dragon. Sea Wings can be purple, right? I can make a purple Sea Wing. Hold on. Need to see, is this a full color? Because I have no idea. It is not, but there's barely anything. So I think I'm going to make a Sea Wing. So I'm just going to place those there. So we're going to start off by making the body. The body, you're kind of gonna want to try and make the body a little bit like an egg almost. You're going to want to make it, so first you need to knead the clay until it's like soft, because it's really hard. I'm using oven baked clay. I have two different types of clay that I have used. So this one, the Rainwing, as you can see, it's very, hold on. It's very squishy. Can you see me squishing it? It's like a sponge clay almost, and those worked out really well. But these ones, see, oven baked. These ones are the ones that I've oven baked, and it's really nice clay. Oven baked clay is, but the sponge one that I also got worked really well too. So I will come back when I am done kneading the clay. Okay, there. I finished the body. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to want to make it like that. So hang on, let me just see. It's kind of like an egg almost. This one is going to be a little bit smaller because I don't have very many colors left that are nice. So the blue and the purple are the only ones that I really have left that are nice. But basically you're going to want to make the body like this. Feel free to pause the video as you're working because I'm going to be working really fast. And kneading clay takes a long time, especially if you're using oven-baked clay, because it's very, very hard. And you need to soften it out. So now we're going to make the legs, I think. The tail, I think, will probably need to be a different color. Oh, wait, no, we need to make the head. Never mind, not the legs. There's got to be a head. Whoops. Okay, there's the head. Maybe that's the head? I think it would be too small. Let me see. Might need to take a little bit more. Yeah. So the head, you're going to kind of want to make like the body, but turn it this way. See, that's dragon head because you got to make the snout and stuff. And on my dragons, I don't make their mouth line. I just kind of have it a solid color like this one here. See, no mouth, just eyes. This one was one of the best ones that I made, and I really like that one. It is a leaf wing. It's very adorable, I think. Just gonna make the head. So the head, hang on. Gonna want to make it like, kind of like that almost. What do you think, guys? Do you think that's good? I think that's a head. Now let me see. We put it on there. Okay, to make the snout a little bit more long. Okay, and there. See? Now we've got the base done. And what I kind of do with my clay is I kind of try to smooth it out on this part to make it look like more natural, I guess. You know? And that kind of looks like a penguin. Little penguin. Yeah, it kind of looks like a penguin. I will do the smoothing out at the end of the video. But for now, gotta try and make legs with these. Or do you think I should make the tail blue and do the legs purple? I think I'm gonna do the tail blue and make the legs purple because it's kind of what I did with this one. I made the body blue. Oh yeah, this one lost a leg. I know where the leg is, but I haven't fixed it yet. This is a rain wing. I made the base blue and the legs purple. I think that's what I'm going to have to do with this one too because, well, it's just going to look better. I'm going to roll out the tail really quick. When you make the tail, you kind of want to make it not too long because when it bakes, if you're using oven bake clay, there is a good chance it could crack, and you don't want that because then it'll look weird with a cracked tail. But for now, got a tail. It's kind of long, a little bit longer than the tails I usually do, but it's okay because I like having their tail curl this way, you know, to look like they're sitting down. Let's put this over here a little bit more. There. Now I got a dragon base, and now it's time for the legs. So what you're going to want to do with the legs is kind of make 4 little blocks, I guess, but make the back legs longer, because with this one, with the dragon, you want to kind of curve it, you know, to make it look like they have a knee. You see that, guys? This leg right here, gotta make it look like they got a knee, so it looks more dragon-like. So I'm going to try and do this one. I don't know how good it's going to turn out because I think I've only done it on 2 dragons before. I just kind of made the rest of their legs straight, so we'll see how it goes. And I want to try to make 4 equal parts. They're not going to be 100% equal, but you gotta try. And it doesn't matter how they look when you cut them because you are going to be molding them. And let me just tell you this, it's going to be easier to mold parts that are smaller, mainly because when it's smaller, you can, well, pretty much knead it faster. Now, with the sitting stance, I don't think doing the knee is going to be possible. But if you want, I will leave this one like here if you want to try and copy it. With the back legs, the standing stance, basically, you need to do the same thing with the tail and the head. And the body is kind of longer and less fat, you know. But basically, I could do a standing stance dragon in another video if no one wants to do the standing one. But what you do with the feet is you're going to want to roll them out to about that length. I'm not sure what it is, but you want to make sure that they will attach like that. If you want, actually, probably need them a little bit smaller, like that. So we're going to lay that there as like a template. And we're going to do the rest. And I will come back to the video when they are done. Poof! They are all done, as you can see. So, we're going to start putting them on, but what you want to do first, you don't have to do this is optional, but what I like to do is I kind of like to put claws on them, like this one. This is my best one that I've made, I think, sitting down. See the little claws on there? They make really beautiful touches, because it looks more dragon-like the dragon actually has claws. So, we're going to make claws now. Again, this is an optional process, and if you want to skip ahead of the video and not do this step, that's fine. But, I'm definitely going to do claws because it makes it look really, really cool. And I like it when there's claws on them because it makes them look more or creepy. So what I do when I'm making claws is I smooth out my piece to a pretty thin layer. You don't want the claws to be super thick. And you're going to want to just cut pieces off, as you can see here. Here, let me just move this. So, as you can see, I'm just going to cut pieces off of it. Because you don't want the claws to be, like, huge. And then when it's cut off, set the clay piece down. And roll out your claw. This one's obviously going to be too small, so I'm going to need more. Hold on. There. I'm going to need more. So then you put them together, see? And roll it out to make a claw. You don't have to do, like, sharp claws. I've never done a sharp claw before. But then you want to just put it on. So you can do your claws, but put on the legs first. So we're going to start putting the legs on now. So we're going to put this leg here, I think. There we go. There's one leg. And you see when it's going to be down, these legs are going to be like holding it up. You can see. So we're just going to put that one on too. And time for the back legs. I think the back legs make it look just super, super cute, you guys. These ones you kind of have to make a little bit longer because you want them to come out and make sure that people can actually see them like that. There, guys. There's the dragon body with the legs on. Again, you kind of want to press them in so they stay and look natural. Now we can start on the claws. So I'm going to do this leg first. I'm just going to pick it up. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm going to bring it a little bit closer to the camera. Okay. And you're just going to want to put a claw right there. See? Now we got a claw. One claw done. I will come back to the video when I'm all done. Feel free to pause the video and put all the claws on. See ya! Okay, you guys, I'm back, and I finished the claws. It took longer than I thought it would, but don't worry, because it didn't take me that long, but it took me a little bit longer than I thought it would. So now we've got the dragon legs, tail, body, claws, and head. Now what's next is we're going to work on the facial features, which pretty much includes the eyes and the horns. And we're going to, so you're going to need some white clay. Let me just find the white really quick. Is that white? Yeah, this is white. And basically how you're going to want to do the eyes. So you're going to want a piece of clay. Hang on. A piece of clay. Just cut maybe a little bit of that. Maybe like that off. And then cut that in half. Now again, this might not be enough, but I have no idea because I never really measured. I kind of just do. So now you're going to roll them out into balls. Try to make sure they're even. You're going to kind of want even eyes. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to press till it makes a circle. And this is the hard part. Then you're going to want to use some sort of knife to try and get them off of the surface that you are working on. Because you don't want them to stick and then ruin, and then you'll have mixed clay colors. So that's the first thing you do when you're done making the eyes. Then you get whatever color you want to use for the eyes. In this case, I'm going to be using a teal color because that's a sea-wing eye color, I think. You're only really going to need a little bit because what's going to happen is it will expand onto the white. So you really don't need that much. So I'm only taking a little bit, and maybe that is about as much as you need. Not a lot. And then you're going to want to cut maybe half. And then cut half of that half. I know. But you gotta. And then that should be the right color, or the right size. If it's still too big, if you think it's still too big, it should be about this size. And then what you're going to do is place it where you want the eye to be. I usually do it on the end, and I kind of just press down until it covers about half of the white. To you know, give it an actual eye vibe. That's a thing, right? Eye vibe. Well, if it's not, it definitely is now. Then you're going to want to do the same thing with the knife. Kind of peel it off. And then you're going to want the color part facing forward, like this. And you're going to want to put it kind of on the side of their face, like that. And like that. There, now our dragon has eyes. Super cute so far, I think. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, now the horns. The horns are not hard. Kind of like the claws, just a little bit bigger. Sorry, just cutting a piece of the gray off. Again, so sea wings. I've never made a sea wing. Actually, I did. I made this one. This one was supposed to be Tsunami. If you haven't read the books, well, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, oops. Basically, I made their horns kind of stumpy. Here, maybe this one. Kind of made their horns a little bit stumpy like that. See? And this one, the horns fell off. So, sea wing horns, I guess, are kind of long. So, you probably need a piece like, not sticking to my thumb, like that. And then you're going to want to cut that in half. And roll it out to make a long horn, I guess. Since I've never made sea wing horns, we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so I guess those aren't really even, are they? Put them on like that. Okay, but they are too long. So we're just going to cut. Hold on, I'm just going to bring it to the camera so you guys can see. Mine are too long, as you can see. Oh, wait. Still not in a good shot. Okay, mine are too long, so I'm just going to cut the ends off and roll these out again because they did not turn out the way I thought they would. So we're just going to roll them. Yeah, you need to roll them, guys, and make sure they have a point at the end because that's how horns work. And then you're kind of going to want to put them like right behind the eye and put them back, not straight up because that will just look creepy. And kind of put them back like that. So there, we've got the baby sea wing horns. Let me see. What do you guys think? Think that looks good? I think that looks good. Now it's time for the hard part. So the wings. How I do the wings. Now this is obviously wrong because these should not be facing this way. But I did that. I don't know why. But I do the wings kind of draped on either side of them. Kind of like they were sitting down with their wings derpy. You know, the derpy sit. This is the one I'm using as the example because it is the best one that I've ever made. And I thought it turned out really nicely. So basically, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make drapes with the purple. And we're going to do the wing membranes, I think they are. I don't really know. Have them facing behind the dragon. So I'll show you. So first, you're going to want to cut your piece of clay in half, or what you think is about half. So as you see, I'm cutting mine in half right now. Hold on. Okay, there we go. And there. Okay, so this one is these are obviously too big. So we're going to want to cut one half, your most accurate half, into half again, like this. And if it still looks too big, then you can take some off because then it will be too small. Now this one is obviously too small. So I'm just going to add a little bit more to that one. And I'm going to do one and then pause the video to do the other one. So I'm going to just show you guys how it should look. Again, never made a sitting sea wing before, so hopefully this one turns out nice. Hold on, I'm just rolling it. So yeah, I usually roll it out into a ball and then flatten it out. But there's a certain shape I want it, a wing shape, pretty much. So what I do, if it's not the shape that I want, so here's what you kind of want it to be the size of. If it's not the shape you want, one of my hacks, I guess, is taking the knife and kind of tapping the side of it to get the shape that you want. Kind of want to be a smooth out rectangle like that. There, that's perfect. This is what you want, okay? Now I'm going to come back when I am done the other one. Okay, I am back with both wings, as you can see. They are ready to be, what was the word I'm looking for? They're ready to be put on. That's the word. So we're going to take the same teal that I did with the eyes, and we're just going to, I'm going to chop it in half. Wait, sorry, I'm using a different kind of knife, so seeing how it works. Just chop it in half. Okay, there we go. And take one of those halves, and you're going to want to smooth it out, because it's just like what we did with the claws. You're going to want to take pieces off of the smoothed out part that you have. And then when you press it onto the wing, hold on. Sorry, this teal is like really hard. I don't know why, because I use teal a lot, but it's really hard. So I'm just going to soften it out really quick. Hold on. And press it down onto my surface that I'm working on. You don't want your wing membranes to be too thick. Kind of want them to flatten out, kind of like what the claws did. So here we go. You're kind of going to want it to be like that. But you're going to be cutting like this, because you want them to be long in order to start at the top, but still kind of come off the wing a little bit. So I'm going to start by making a cut on here. I'm just going to cut. Okay, there we go. This one might be a little bit too thick, but I don't know. Actually, no, I think that'll work. So I'm just going to roll it out. So yeah, you're going to want to roll it out pretty long. Not really thin, but somewhat thin. So you're going to want it to be like kind of like that. And then basically what you're going to do is have the wing start at the top, kind of in the middle, and have it diagonal, like that. And then what you're going to want to do is push down. So when you push down, you see the clay kind of expands a little bit. Here we go. You see? That's what you want. And so I'm just going to do this one wing as a demonstration, because it's a little bit confusing if you have no idea what you're doing. And then what you're going to want to do is smooth another one out, or roll another one out. Hold on. Okay, there. Roll another one out. Somewhat thin. Kind of looks like a worm, this one does. And then you're going to want to put it in the middle. But this one, no diagonal. You're going to want it going straight down. Like this. Straight down. A little bit diagonal, but that was a mistake. And then cut another one off. Oh, whoops. Okay, cut another one off, and then, hold on. Just rolling it out here. See it, rolling that out. And then you're going to want to put this one like that. Diagonal from the middle. Going the other direction. And there we go. There's our first wing done. I will come back when I am done the other one. Okay, guys, I finished the wing. The wings, I guess. So here, this one was a little bit tricky. I kind of didn't make the right length as this one. But now we're going to put them on the dragon. Because we can't have a wingless dragon. It's just not a thing. Well, it is a thing, but not my thing. Anyway, so you're going to want the wing membranes to be kind of facing outward from the dragon. So this way, almost. Just bring this a little bit closer. So, and you're going to want to push it up here But just up here, the rest you can just kind of pat down a little bit. Because it's going to stick very nicely since clay and clay goes really well together. Anyway. So that's one wing on. And I'm just pressing it. Okay. 2 wings. So there, guys. The wings are a little bit big, I think. But that's okay because it's not perfect, but it's a dragon, and that's what matters. So, guys, what do you think? I think it turned out really nice. And since it's oven bake, I've got to go bake it now. But let me compare it to this one. They almost look the same, you guys. They almost look the exact same, except this one's red and orange, and this one's purple and blue and teal. But they look so good, you guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video. As you can see, now he will be joining a family. Or she. I don't know yet. Maybe you guys should comment down below names for this one, because I don't know what I'm going to name it. I will be announcing the name in a separate video that will be kind of short or something. Probably. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below your thoughts if you think your dragon turned out well. And if you are following along, remember, you don't have to make it look exactly like mine. And mine's not even perfect either, because I kind of messed up a few times too. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Stay safe. Bye.